Hi everyone, Nicholas here. Welcome back to school. Oh yes, we are back. And we are also back with making videos over on the channel. I was enjoying my break. So, before we start this video, please make sure that y'all please like this video, please. Like my reels on my Instagram, show the love. And speaking of Instagram, follow me over on my Instagram and subscribe to my channel over on YouTube. And yeah, in today's lesson, we are going to be learning about this series that we've been doing. And I feel like this series we've been learning a lot lately. So yeah, welcome to another school year. Students are back to school, and we have a birthday shout out today since we won't have in-person class today. So again, just stay until the end of this video. No further ado, let's start. Alright, so every time when we introduce someone in Brazilian Portuguese, we have to keep in mind that there are many ways that may vary when you introduce someone to people. So if you've been watching my past videos, my past 3 or this is the 4th one already, and we've ended up talking a lot about how to introduce people in Brazilian Portuguese. And part of greeting, we've learned about this right here. This one that starts with oi a lot. Oi means hi or hello. It's in other other variations, I should say, that we could have a way to introduce someone. So that you all know the ways how to introduce someone or greet someone in Brazilian Portuguese, which is going to be really good. Hi, how is it going in Brazilian Portuguese? Oi, como vai? Oi, como vai? O, I, space, C, O, M, O, space, V, A, I. Oi, como vai? Oi, como vai? And also there's a question mark at the end because you're asking them at the end as well, how's it going? If you realized right here, and remember during the last video, remember when I talked about como vai as coisas, you put that at the end. This time, I did not put this at the end, and I've ended up leaving it like this because you can also say it like this as well. Oi, como vai? Which means hi, how are things, or how is things going? So you know what I mean? There's many variations when you're trying to say it, because you could say coisas at the end if you want, add that at the end, or if you just want to say the one I'm teaching y'all in this video here. So yeah, pretty much. So that's how you would say hi, how are things? Oi, como vai? Alright, next one over here, alright? So you said hi, and you said, how are things? Everything is going good. Nice to see you in Brazilian Portuguese. Tá indo tudo bem. Bom te ver você. So again, I'm going to repeat it again, and then I'm going to tell you all some accents here that we have up at the whiteboard right here. Tá indo tudo bem. Bom te ver você. So there are 2 accents up here. One accent is this one right here, which is on top of this A up right there. Tá. Tá. What that accent does in Brazilian Portuguese, if it's on top of the vowels, we have to understand that. If you haven't watched my accent video, I've made that June this year. But I talked about that if there's an accent, the letters might change how the sound is. It's gonna bend the sound. It's gonna stretch the sound. It's gonna make it stronger, or it's gonna make it higher or lower, closed, open. You know what I mean? Depends on what accents are above the vowels, and then only on the vowels. But I know what you're thinking. It might be one underneath the letter, which is the letter C. But you already know that's a consonant, and it's not going to be on top of the consonant. It's only going to be underneath it, and it's not an accent because it's underneath the letter C. We're not going to see it above or on top of the letter C. But we don't have any of those in this video. What we do have are accents. And this accent right here, that's on top of the A, acento agudo. Acento agudo. So if you see this right here, that the letter A is more stronger than the regular A. So if you pronounce a regular A in Brazilian Portuguese, it would be different. It's going to just be regular A. You know what I mean? So it only like that on top of the vowels because it makes the vowel sound more stronger. Ah. So look, when you're pronouncing, you're saying da. Da. And then the other one right there, on top of the E, over there on you, is more like a closed vowel sound. Which, that means you are not going to make it more open, or wide, or stronger on the last one that I just taught y'all right there. If you see this one right there, that one is going to make it more like a closed vowel sound. You're not going to pronounce it like a regular vowel sound. It doesn't matter what vowel it's on. It's going to be the same effect. It's still going to be closed vowel sound. So you're going to see that one. It's called acento cicaflístico. Acento cicaflístico. So when you're pronouncing it você. You're not going to pronounce it você. You're not going to pronounce it like without the accent, like a regular E with C. You're going to pronounce it você with the accent that's at the end right there. On top of that E, that makes it more like a closed vowel sound. So that's why that your accent. Alright, so again, everything is going good. Nice to see you in Brazilian Portuguese. Tá indo tudo bem. Bom te ver. Você. Tá indo tudo bem. Bom te ver você. This is how you spell it. T-A. And this A right here has an accent. It makes it that vowel sound, open vowel sound, and stronger. You're going to pronounce it ah. Not going to pronounce it like your regular A or like a closed one. You're going to pronounce it like an open vowel sound because of the accent that's on top of the letter A, making it pronounced like that. Space I-N-D-O space T-U-D-O space B-E-M space B-O-M space T-I space V-E-R space V-O-C-E. And there's an accent on top of that letter E, but this time it's a closed vowel sound. It's not going to be an open vowel sound. You're going to have it more closed. So it's not going to be você, going to be você, because top of that vowel sound is an accent, making it more like a closed vowel. Você. Você. T A, and as you see right there, that has an accent. It's a more open vowel sound. It's on top of that vowel there, the letter A. Space I-N-D-O space T-U-D-O space B-E-M space B-O-M space T-I space V-E-R space V-O-C-E. And there's an accent on top of that letter E. That one up there is a more closed vowel sound. They're not going to have it like an open vowel sound. It's going to be closed. They're not going to pronounce it você. They're going to pronounce it você. Você. Make it like an is sound at the end because of the accent on top of the vowel. Alright, last but not least, good to see you in Brazilian Portuguese. Bom te ver você. Tá bem. Bom te ver você. Tá bem. Good to see you too in Brazilian Portuguese. This is how you would spell it. B-O-M space T-I space V-E-R space V-O-C-E. And on top of that E there is an accent. Acento cicaflístico makes it more like a closed vowel sound. You're not going to see that underneath the vowels. You're going to see it always on top of the vowels. Space T-A-M-B-E. And this E also has an accent, but this time it's the same one that I just taught y'all right there. That makes it more like an open vowel sound. M. Também. Também. So it makes it more like an open vowel sound. So if you see this accent that's on top of the letter E, it makes the vowel sound more open and stronger. It makes the vowel sound more open and stronger. Também. Também. So yeah, so let's get a recap right over here. So in this video, we've ended up learning, hi, how is it going? Oi, como vai? Oi, como vai? O-I space C-O-M-O space V-A-I, and there's a question mark at the end. So that's how you would say, hi, how's it going? Oi, como vai? Oi, como vai? O-I space C-O-M-O space V-A-I, and there's a question mark at the end. Oi, como vai? And then we ended up learning right here, everything is going good. Nice to see you in Brazilian Portuguese. Tá indo tudo bem. Bom te ver você. Tá indo tudo bem. Bom te ver você. T-A, this A has an accent, makes it the vowel sound more open vowel sound. You're not going to have it closed. They're going to have it open. So it's going to be pronounced da space I-N-D-O space T-U-D-O space B-E-M space B-O-M space T-I space V-E-R space V-O-C-E. And this E right there has an accent on top of it, so it's not making an open sound. It makes it like a closed vowel sound. Tá indo tudo bem. Bom te ver você. So you said that it's going good, good to see you. And one more here that we learned in this video. Good to see you too in Brazilian Portuguese. Bom te ver você também. Bom te ver você também. B-O-M space T-I space V-E-R space V-O-C-E. There's an accent on top of that E, which we went over, and it makes it more like closed vowel sound. You're not going to pronounce that letter E, você. You're going to pronounce it você. You'll pronounce it closed. And then space T-A-M-B E, this letter E has an accent, makes it more like an open vowel sound. That's the one that you can open the vowel sound because it has the accent on top of the letter E. Bom te ver você também. Bom te ver você também. Alright, well, we have a shout out here, a birthday shout out. Today's birthday is Miss Tiana's birthday, so happy birthday, Miss Tiana, and hopefully you enjoyed this surprise, and let's do it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miss Tiana. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miss Tiana. Hopefully you enjoyed your surprise there. Well, this is going to be the end of this video here. Please make sure that y'all like this video, please. Subscribe to my channel. I've also been dedicating a lot of work on making this video, editing, well, not just this video, every video on the channel. Follow me on my Instagram, like my reels over there on my Instagram. Thank you for the support on the channel. And yeah, thank you for everything you've been doing, and I will see you all in the next video.